What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. In this video we're playing this new build with TRUNDLE I've come up with, and as far as the runes go, I'm running Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, Second Tree, Revitalize, Conditioning, so Resolve, Secondary Tree. And as far as how it works is your first core item after your jungle item, which is just Inner Hulk, it's mostly going to be Bork, and after that I get like Spirit Visage. There's like obviously pros and cons for this build. The pros are you're very strong 1v1 against melee tanks mostly, but you're also a lot more squishier in team fights. So it's more of like a isolated pick off, free kills, etc. kind of build and just play for objectives rather than team fighting build. So Bork has been really strong of an item, and with Trundle's kit it's extremely good. He has attack speed from his W, gets healing, his passive has healing, his ult has healing and shredding on their armor and MR. So all in all, Trundle with the setup is very strong. I've branded several games, we'll see it. I'll show you my match history with it, and yeah. Here I decided to split the map because they have weak level 1 champs. We have Thresh, and I don't want Olaf to get a free first full clear off. Anyways, I noticed mid lane that Rumble's kind of playing a bit ahead. This guy got target ban. I think he's a Kindred one trick. I think we noticed from his W, but I just run down mid and I just trade flash for flash because I know this guy does not play Brand. I just want to make sure he does not die in lane. And Olaf comes in as well, which catches me off guard. And we get a slosh. He almost dies there, really close. Really close. Which is fine, I just help this guy shove out mid. And I decide to just go to my bot side because I just have no mana. If I do contest him at my red, which is up right now, because I saw him have blue buff, I would just be low on mana, and I'd rather just split the map vertically. I have a Galio top versus Maokai. I'd rather get this bot lane ahead, the hook champion versus Ardent or, shield champion. You'll see the power of this build. It spikes really hard once you have your Bork. It's pretty massive, but yeah. If you watch my videos, my streams, I recommend Trundle a lot, and this game showcases how powerful he is even in like a super high challenger game. Not many people know how broken he is with this build, so you definitely give it a shot if you're against like melee tanks. So obviously in this game against like Maokai, Olaf, Rumble, he's strong, but against like Janna, Misfortune, not the best. Anyways, here, I thought MF was dead, so I just pillar her. Got a free flash, not bad. And obviously this guy's just a sitting duck, he's 100% dead. Kill him, get first blood. I was thinking about pushing bot, I think they wanted to free, so I just reset. But you still go Cinder Hulk, that's like the most important part of the build. I even bought blue smite, said no, I'm against Olaf, I need red smite, and you'll see why later on, how big of a deal it ends up being. But yeah, again, there's pros and cons for this build. You're squishier, you have no CDR, so most of your damage comes from auto attacks and your Q as well. And obviously your ult helps you shred them, but you'll see the damage once you have Bork complete. I think we rotate mid here, this guy's no flash, and I think we kill him, yeah, with the stun he does. So I hit level 5 off the leeching XP, and I saw them ward, cleared the ward. I think I started Drake because our mid wanted to start Drake, and Brand's pretty good at doing Baron, Dragons, etc. Single target caps. That's point out like 500 gold. I don't know why replays have been bugged. It doesn't show if your camps are up or not, but I just run to my Gromp here. I try to pillar it, have it come walk towards me while I'm walking towards it, but I kind of ruined it, I guess. Get 3 mana or top one to get a kill. It's whatever. This is my first game. You can tell from my movements, I'm pretty rusty right now. Haven't played League much. Hand still kind of bad, but yeah, Janet shields the turret, and we just get a free double kill because I know Olaf's top side. And then he goes top side and gets another kill, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. We got, I think, 1 plate. Here is, I think this is my first mistake of the game. No, it's not yet. I think it's coming up soon. His red buff spawned, I'm gonna go crab. I think he's probably reset around bot side, but he actually went blue. So I walk on a ward, and this is where we fight again. I think this is where I die. I thought we could win because I was level 6. And I basically hard counter Olaf as a champion. If you know, Trundle's like basically a medium counter. I want to say softcore or hardcore counter. I think Olaf can win the matchup, but comes down to how you play it out, how you peel out his ult. So I just ult Olaf the moment he walks in range. My Thresh tanked as much damage as he could, and it looked pretty good for us. And then I thought Rumble was like here. I thought he ulted from here. I was gonna blast gun away, or like towards my bot tower. But yeah, that was our first big mistake that game. Because honestly, in terms of gold, like I'm actually even with Olaf, which is good. I outscale him and I'm more useful later on. So yeah, I shouldn't ever afford to die like that. I think I should just accept my death there, or just get the reset off and get my items before the fight. Because obviously, MF came to the fight before. And once you have your Cinderella, you can start multi-camping. Save some time and efficiency. Yeah, like I said, you won't see the power of this build. 12 minutes when conditioning procs, that's when you get your extra free armor and MR. And work is, again, the biggest component about this build. So make sure to pillar your camps and have them walk towards you to avoid wasting more time. Again, all about efficiency, saving seconds. And yeah. I think our top laner all-ins here, so I get a free kill. Because I see Olaf bot side. We also see him on a ward, but I say I want to kill Malachi first. So I run top. Again, don't use your pillar, you don't have to. Lead with your W and auto attacks with your Q. And after he can't move, that's when you use your pillar. So Thresh flashes in. Again, we have the ward, we know he's on it, and then get another free kill here. Unfortunately, lost the rift, which is fine. But I'm getting stronger and stronger. With the setup is where how you carry your Trundle. Trundle's, again, mostly a support utility champion. And if you get golden items early game, golden kills early game, you can definitely itemize for this setup. But again, if you're against melee champs and tanks in general, which you'll mostly play against in low elo, then this setup is 10 times better. But again, these 3 champs you want the setup into, these 2 champs you want like PTA, support utility setup. Yeah, people tell me I always get ahead on Trundle, how do I carry? I feel like I'm just the slave for my team. Well, now I have a setup to run a champ, so like you have to just be able to know like when do I run this versus when I don't. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I get a flank here. We clear the ward and then I just run down mid. I think it's another fight. You can see the power of like, see how they use their spells mostly on our brand. So like this is where the cleanup power of the setup comes. I'm not much of a frontliner, more of a cleanup for now until I get items. Another free kill on Jan. I get her flash too. I don't get that kill though, which is fine. At this point, I only want like my 1700 to buy my Bork ASAP. So in the fight, I push out mid, obviously. I'm pretty sure I grab some plates here. Yeah, I do grab plates. Which again, you have your W, you have your Q. Really easy to take towers as Trundle and get some extra gold for yourself. Janet comes mid, whatever. So I say I think I go to Dragon. If I wasn't greedy and didn't want 2 plates, I'd just go to Dragon earlier, obviously. But since our bot's winning so hard, I knew the Dragon's most likely at our disposal when we want it. Then another fight happens mid. I'm sitting on a lot of gold, but again, I'm just playing for cleanup. I'm not frontlining, so I don't mind following up. And this is where I'll start seeing the power of Trundle. Like, why I still get into Olaf. Olaf comes on me, I smite him instantly, and he just does 0 damage to me. And this is with the squishy setup. That's why he's seen as a counter to Olaf, basically, because he reduces AD, and then you reduce his stats when he goes in. Q, obviously your Q reduces AD, right? 40 AD. Max rank. And here I think I'm like 1 camp off my Bork. So I say, okay, I'm just gonna grab Crab, reset. No, I think I grabbed Grom because I was right next to it anyways, but if Grom wasn't up, obviously I just recall there. Get our power spike item. Massive. Yeah, we got the item, so it'll start seeing 12%. It's bugged. It says 8% on VOD. I don't know why, but it's 12%. Oh, I guess it says male users 12%. I'm stupid. Interesting. I feel like it should say 12% targets current health and then range users 8%. That'll be a lot more real, because not many range champs build it. But yeah. Here I thought they were going to my top side because Rumble like kind of moved top. But we're fine. You can only hit the big ones once you have your Cinderhulk, because efficiency, you heal so much from your passive. Now look at this damage. That was like 2 autos. Now look at this. Are you seeing this, guys? This is Olaf, one of the strongest melee champs for junglers right now in early mid game. Let's look at that again. I haven't typed nice champ in all chat. I just want to see my damage on the Rumble again. He's itemizing for HP, so I do more damage, obviously. Let's see. Auto. That was 1 Q. Are you seeing this? 1 Q. I didn't even auto Q. I just Q'd instantly for the slow. That is 1 Q. That did like 20% of his health. And now I Conqueror stack. I've got my Bork. This Olaf is healing me, basically. But obviously, it is post 12 minutes where I have my conditioning bonus. But yeah, Trundle is a really strong champ with this setup. If you can snowball early, especially. Just in general, against the champs I'm against. Pretty nice. Yeah, this champ is like honestly super broken. He's so good into squishies, so good into tanks. He's just good into everything, basically. No one's bot side. I just go ahead and push bot. Think I get this tower? Not really sure. Yeah, we go for tower here. Not much else to do on the map. Look at the amount of gold you get from towers. It's pretty insane. 300. And here I kind of greed the Krugs. So I think I saw Olaf topside or something. Yeah, I push an extra wave. I don't want MF the one up on me. I always am the strongest person on the map right now. I should have the one up on lane priority. So always pushing that extra wave if you know it's free. I'm up 2k gold on Olaf right now. And here is where the build is kind of awkward. Like, I think the best item to build is like Spear Visage. But obviously this game don't have that much magic damage. Their magic damage is like these two, or like a bit of Janna, but they're so behind. So I guess if you're against like heavy AD comps, you go like a heavy AD attack speed heavy. You go like a Frozen Heart, but then you need like an HP item, right? That's why Spear Visage is so good. So CDR, extra healing, and HP, MR, right? So here we fight again. Like, just look at this, man. It's just unreal. They are literally doing 0 damage to me. Pretty unbelievable, honestly. But yeah, here I lead with my Qs instead of my autos because I want to slow the Trundle, or slow the Olaf, not using my auto attack reset. And yeah. So I would say Spear Visage is like the best third component to get with this setup because it just amplifies all your healing you already have and makes you stronger on D1. I don't know why Maokai stays here when he saw us clear the ward, but here I ping the tower. I think we just kill him instead, which is great. Great, I guess. Okay, aside from like my early first set, you can tell like I haven't died at all. It's really hard to die. Got my 1200 gold, boom. So Visage. Now we are pretty much, you're gonna see one fight is really funny. I think this is one fight, maybe want to make the video. But yeah, after this, like, when you look at my build, I only have like 10% CDR, and Trundle's more of a CDR based champ, like I said earlier, but with this setup, you're mostly just playing off your auto attacks and such. Also, I max E-Second, obviously. Even though you should probably max W, I just want more utility, because I don't have much CDR. I just tank that guy. Let's look at this again, actually. This is kind of crazy. My damage to Janna there was kind of grotesque, because only, again, one damage dealing ability. Pillar this guy, ultim, auto Q. Bork, slow, great. Oh, look at this. I know I'm up 5 levels, but like, have you ever seen anything like this in your life? That's, I don't think Varus hit him. Auto Q, 45% HP. Man, here I'm just chasing for fun because I know the game's pretty much over. But like, look at this. This Janna thinks he killed me. Look at our passive. Look at our healing. Their W healing as well. I'm just having fun playing Trundle. Galio ults me for the magic damage shield. I think he should have went for the Maokai, but I guess CS lost for him. And yeah, the more items you get, the more broken the setup is. It scales insane. Even though like Trundle doesn't have much damage late game, he's more of like an enabler. With Bork, if you're against melee champs, you'll shred them anyways. So yeah. Definitely give it a shot. Again, mostly against melee tanks. If you get really ahead, you basically have to like decide this build at champ select. I think PTAs get better against squishies, obviously, because you won't be able to hit them as often. But with Bork against melee, it's Maokai, Olaf, Rumble. You will literally never lose a 1v1 or a 1v2 once you have your items. So make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and let me know how this build works out for you guys. Thanks for watching. Much love. Have a great week.